Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of JDB Moto. We just got finished driving some antique, classic muscle cars. We got as well driving some European imports. So, I mean, overall it was a good day. I drove a Gran Torino, I drove a Land Cruiser diesel, beautiful, you know, from the ground up restoration. I also got to drive a Lotus. What did you get to drive?
I ended up driving a Nova. I drove a few Mercedes. Not the coolest, but they were still great though. Great looking cars. They brought around 27 to 30 grand a piece. I actually drove the Honda Unicorn, the S2000.
How many miles on that one?
That one had 38 miles.
So guys, for those of you that don't know it, that's going to be the one that that has been featured. I believe it's on Car and Driver, Road and Track. What else?
They actually, what's his name, Honda Pro, went to the lady's house and he took the video that's been basically online everywhere, and the car is very sought after. Apparently she's hoping that it just goes to a museum. She was hoping for $100,000. The car only brought in 77. Clearly she didn't sell it, so hopefully we can see the car either move on to a new home soon, or I guess it's gonna be a timepiece for a museum.
Yeah guys, so I mean, honestly, beautiful car. The lady, you know, the owner was very friendly. She provided with a lot of information. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of the supercars that they have here at the Mecum auction, and I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be surprised. Honestly, a lot of very expensive cars, from Lamborghini to Ferrari, beautiful cars. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the supercars that they have at this year's Mecum auction in Orlando, Florida. So I hope you guys like it. Enjoy. So here is another supercar that we have here in display at the Mecum Orlando auction. This one is going to be now for sale up at the Monterey auction. This is going to be now in the week of the last week in August. I believe it's going to be from the 22nd to the 24th. But this right here is going to be a very example. This is what is known as a Ferrari Prototype. So very beautiful. This is going to be one of their supercars. This over here is going to be a very raw form of what a hybrid model should be. This car comes standard with a V12 naturally aspirated engine. It also has then a electric motor that literally sits on top of the transmission. That motor right there is going to produce around 161 horsepower, 199 foot-pound of torque, for a total power of 950 horsepower. This car right here, from what I understand and from what I've read, as far as the hybrid system is, literally is going to be almost instant acceleration, and it honestly is going to be the dream child of Franco Simati. He was the head of the road car development, and for him, the whole thing was, if you get the physics right, everything else falls into place. A low center of gravity is going to be key. At an MSRP when it was brand new of around $1.4 million, and some recent examples have sold for upwards of 4.5 to almost $5 million. I believe the last one that sold was 4.8. So I mean, this car has gone up in price dramatically. You're gonna be able to see those massive ceramic brakes in the back. Same thing in the front. It's gonna be a V12 that you can't see here. What I love about it is he's gonna be completely naturally aspirated. So there's not gonna be any turbos or any superchargers besides your hybrid system. So this one looks incredible. It's going to be a carbon fiber tub, so you're going to get a lot of lightweight into this car. This has a top speed of 208 miles per hour, and when you're driving at 120 miles per hour, you're going to have a downforce of 800 pounds. So I mean, it's going to be a very stable road once you're up and going. So here's going to be our second supercar that we have found here at the auction. This is going to be a 2005 Lamborghini Murcielago Roadster. It's going to be called Roadster because you're going to see that you're going to get this soft up here. This is going to be almost like a toupee, so it's going to be not very practical. And if you're able to see back here, you're going to get those wires that go from back to front. That's basically what holds it in place. So they're known for not being very watertight. So this one right here has 19,032 miles. These cars, when they were brand new, they had an MSRP of $319,000. So they have recently started going up in price. Now, if you're able to find one of these with the manual transmission, with the gated manual transmission, that is the one that's going to be really worth the most money. These automatic transmissions are known for being kind of finicky, and once that clutch goes out, you're going to need a lot of money to go ahead and get a repair. But these have recently been going up in price a lot. So even this ones right here, they're going for upwards of $200,000. So they're slowly catching up with the supercar market, and rightfully so. This is going to be a naturally aspirated V12, and it's going to be incredible. It's known as Murcielago because you're going to have these wings over here, one over here on your driver's side, one on the passenger side. They're going to go ahead and open up. Those, can be tricky as well, just because you want to make sure that they're working properly. Back here, hidden, this is a crime. This should be out in display. Back there is going to be your V12 6.2 liter engine. That engine is known for being a workhorse. That engine is going to have 571 horsepower, and it could do a 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. But I mean, look at this beautiful, nice white tire. That's going to give you a lot of traction once you're on the road, and it's just one of those cars that is going to be a timeless piece. This right here is from 2005, and you wouldn't know literally by looking at it. This was like a brand new car that just came out. There's going to be another supercar that you're going to be able to find here at the Mecum auction. This is going to be a Lamborghini Aventador LP 744S. This one is going to be a $500,000 car from the factory, from the MSRP. I looked it up and it's 502. This one has 9,000 miles. What I like about it, this is going to have, again, a naturally aspirated V12 engine that produces 730 horsepower, and it's going to be a beast. This model over here is going to be, the 4 stands for 4-wheel drive. As we walk to the back, you can definitely see this is going to be like a beautiful pearl paint job. Here's going to be the V12 engine. I mean, you can clearly see the V12 right here. This right here is going to be like a plexiglass. Actually, no, this is actually glass. So you're going to see the glass. This is going to be carbon fiber. The braces here for the engine. You're going to see that beautiful triple exhaust down here. So you can definitely see that this car is a thing of beauty. This is going to be all LED. This is going to have massive ceramic disc all around. You're going to see right here, this is going to be functional. You're going to be able to see that you have your radiators back here to help cool the engine. You can't open this one up, but it's going to have a very nice interior. This is going to have orange accents, orange and red accents. So it's going to have the red stitching, and then you're going to see that red leather. Then the actual seats themselves, you're going to be able to see that it's going to have that red stitching in between. This is going to be an automatic transmission. Honestly, one of the most beautiful cars that they have here at the Mecum auction. This one right over here is going to be a 360 Spider. This one is going to be called Spider, and for the reason for that is going to be, this is going to be a soft top. So the soft top is going to be back over here. So this lifts up, and the black soft top is going to come over. It's going to come over. This is going to be a 2004. This one has 27,000 miles. These ones as well have been recently going up in price. When they were brand new, they were around $150,000. Now, depending on your condition, depending on how they look, you can definitely start seeing them. Sometimes I've seen them again for around 150 to 175, and they're only appreciating in value. This is going to be a 4.2 V8 engine back here. So this one is very well maintained. This one, out of all like the supercars that you're gonna see, this one is gonna have the less horsepower. It's gonna be around a 400 horsepower. But again, this is gonna be a naturally aspirated V8. So this one is gonna be one of those cars, again, that looks like a timeless piece. It doesn't even look like this is going to be a 2004. The person obviously that's going to be selling it, you can tell he took, great care of it. So, one of those that, it's going to be slowly, it's going to be a collectible as the years pass on. This one is going to be another one of the supercars that I was talking about. This is going to be a 2016 Lamborghini Hurricane. This one is going to have what it's known as forged carbon fiber. So this one is going to have a texture. So they did a beautiful job. It's going to have that over here on the front bonnet. You're gonna get that as well on your rear view mirrors. You're gonna get that as well, as you can see here, on your side skirts. So you're gonna get that beautiful carbon fiber look. Then as we go to the back, this one is gonna have over here as well, the wing back here is gonna be carbon fiber.
If you touch it, you can feel the texture of how it's.
I mean, it's gonna have texture back here. You're gonna be able to see, again, carbon fiber. Back here, you're gonna have more carbon fiber. So it goes from here. This down here is also gonna be carbon fiber, as well as this piece down here. I'm gonna have to applaud the owner of this one. This one has 34,000 miles, which is not something that you typically see on Lamborghinis. You know, typically these cars, when they buy them, they go ahead and buy them and they store them, and that's all they do. The MSRP on cars like this one is gonna, you know, it would have been starting at $200,000. So again, with recent pricing and just everything that's going on, this car right now is gonna be upwards of, you know, usually it's gonna be around 200, 250,000, if not a little bit more. So I mean, as you can see, this is gonna be nice. It's gonna be automatic. You're gonna have this nice, basically what you can call almost like, you know, bucket seats, because, you know, it's not gonna give you any room for wiggle. You're gonna be able to see your reverse. You're gonna be able to pull back. But honestly, beautiful, beautiful inside. You're gonna get your paddle shifters. And back here, you're gonna see that you're gonna get your V10 engine. That V10 puts out, depending on the model that you know, depending on the specs, it's gonna put between 573 and 602 horsepower. And that's gonna come from a 5.2 liter V10 engine. Again, beautiful work. One of the most, you know, beautiful cars that we have here at the auction. Which one do you guys like? I mean, I've already showed you the Spider. I'll show you the Murcielago. I'll show you the LP. Show you the Hurricane. Which one do you guys enjoy the most? Which one wouldn't you mind having as a daily driver? You can also see here that went ahead and also did a wrap. So I mean, this is not going to be a factory color here. So again, very well done, you know, from the previous owner. Over here, it says that it has over $30,000 invested in custom work. These wheels are also going to be custom. So you can definitely see that, you know, there's been a lot of detail put into this car. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with this one. This is gonna be a 2013 Ferrari 458 Spider. This car from the factory, when it was brand new, it would have cost roughly $264,000. This one is gonna have a 4.5 liter V8 that's gonna put 570 horsepower, and you're gonna be able to get from 0 to 60 on under 3.5 seconds. The shame about it is that you have, again, your engine is gonna be basically all is gonna be hidden down here, which is a shame for such a beautiful car. This is gonna be basically the same one that Tyler Hoobie from Hoobie's Garage bought, but it just seems to be in slightly better shape. This one, you can definitely tell that it has been used by the previous owner. I mean, if you look over here at the seats, you can definitely see that the person that had it before definitely, you know, used it, which is, you know, basically what this car is meant for. This engine from Ferrari, as well as the transmission, it's basically going to be one of the most reliable, and it's going to be one of the most test-proven engines. You're going to be able to see that you have your massive carbon fiber disc, and over here, this is going to basically shift like your F1 Formula car. You're going to have your paddle shifters here. This is all going to be carbon fiber. I mean, one beautiful example here at the Mecum auction. Oh my, yeah, you could literally, oh wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And who says you can't put a big block in a Corvette?
Yeah, that's right. Damn.
It fits like a glove in there.
Oh yeah, see, even all this. I think I probably had $5 grand in the hood. Time you take that hood and spend the hours that it takes to cut that, brace it all, because if you feel there, it's all braced. See there?
Oh my God, no, that's perfect.
So time you do that, you will have 40 hours in the hood, okay? At a minimum $90 an hour. There's $3,600 that you would have.
Just for that.
My buddy did it, so I got it for a little bit less. But you get $5,000 in modifying a hood. But you won't realize that when you're building one, because most people just cut a big square hole.
Well, that's what I always see.
See mine? I don't have a big square hole. See how, you see this right here?
Yeah.
This fits right around the blower.
What work have you done to the engine?
What's that?
What?
There's not 100 miles on that motor.
Oh, really?
It's got aluminum heads. It's a big block. It's 496 cubic inches. It's a 871 BDS blower, you know. But you can see it's got Brodix heads. I spent $5,000 putting the Exumi exhaust on.
Oh, yeah?
See this factory prop rod?
Yeah.
See how you do? Lift it, push the button down,
Oh, damn. So, yeah, you did it right.
and it all matches.
You put the roll cage too, or no?
Oh yeah. You can take the convertible top off, so if you decide to ride without it,
Yeah.
couple clips.
How wide are these in the back?
Those are 1950, 19 and a half inches wide.
Oh, my God.
Now the badass one, here's my badass one.
Which one's your other one?
It's as bad as that one. This is mine.
Oh, this one. Oh, my God.
That's got a Chris Alston chassis.
Oh, yeah?
It's got a 496 big block, set back 16 inches. The dash has been set back 16 inches and re-welded into place. See the dash?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Look at the motor. See how I did the roll cage right through the dash?
That must have been some work.
Oh yeah. See the motor? Set back 16 inches.
Now, what is this one put in?
496. Big block. HRE heads, roller motor.
Man, I gotta say, I like how clean it is. Like, I mean, it looks like it's been worked on, but it looks clean. Like, it doesn't look like this mess of wires, you
And
know.
here's the route I go even further on this one is I put a fire suppression system on it.
Oh, yeah?
So I can pull the thing inside and it would douse the hood with fire suppression underneath. But I wanted comfortable seats, so I got full Recaro race. The shifter's angled because most people have them like this.
Yeah.
The comfortable position's right here with your shifter
Yeah.
for automatic. Not here.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, you're right.
A
Yeah.
little bit of angle. So everything I did, I thought it out. Carbon fiber race tubs in the back.
Oh, my
Not
God.
aluminum. I want to get lighter yet, so these are carbon fiber.
So how much is this car coming down at?
I don't know yet. We're still talking about this. There's 200 grand to build this car.
How much?
It's got billet specialty wheels.
Now, how much do you think this car weighs? Do you know?
About 3,500 pounds, maybe.
So this thing got it haul.
Oh, it'll look.
You say you had another one here, or?
Then I got that pickup over there.
Oh, that one's yours too?
That's mine too. That to build that truck's 300 grand. To build that truck like I have it built.
Oh,
See,
my
I'm
God.
looking, the whole chassis.
It's on air ride, right?
It's on air ride, but it's a Porter Fab chassis all the way through.
Damn.
You know, all the intercoolers for the turbos right there. Most people skimp on that stuff. It's got its own radiator, its own fans to keep it going, but it'll push 1,600 horsepower. Conservatively,
Yeah.
I have it detuned. And then the turbos, I have the turbos where they go symmetrical. I don't like them where they both go that way.
Yeah.
These turn into each other.
What's the reason for that? Do they make more power?
No,
It's-
my OCD won't allow me to have two things going that way and nothing going this way.
Oh, my.
But every nut and bolt is stainless. You know? Vismer coolers. I mean, Vismer top hat. Everything is the best on that thing. Everything's good. The whole inside's touchscreen.
Oh, really?
Just touch. See the dash, sound system, and everything. Everything's touch.
Wow. Incredible, man.
It's what they call cat skin leather.
It's a lot of time and
This is about a 4-year build.
it's a lot of time and money.
Then the other one I have is that 41 Willys, the red one.
Oh, really? What?
That's got a 351, 100 miles on that motor, maybe 100 on this motor, 100 on the Vet motor, but that's got a 351. It's hard to find a Willys with Ford motor.
Yeah.
That's got a 351 Windsor that I bought from Ford, and it's a 351 Windsor that they bored and stroked to 460 cubic inches.
Yeah.
So that's what they call small block, big block. Like a Bel Air, big Bel Air, 55 Bel Air's
Yeah.
got a big block, Chevrolet big block, big motor. That's 460 cubic inches on a small block.
Now,
With nitrous. It's got nitrous on it too. So that one's pumping almost 1,000 horsepower with nitrous.
Now,
Take a look at that one out.
real quick, do you have a shop or anything?
Nope.
Nope. You just do it for hobby?
fun.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
Take care.
Yes, sir.
I mean, to think that he just does this, he said he does it for a hobby. I mean, you can clearly see the level of craftsmanship that he has on these cars. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, every single car. He said he has another, like I believe it's 37 or 38, but I forgot what model that is going to be going out for auction as well.
You gotta give him credit.
Oh yeah. If you enjoy this content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That way the algorithm knows it's good. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on my next video.